PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter, man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it. So, I sometimes when you, as much as I love hip hop music and battle rap, y'all know that about me already, right? So sometimes when you put certain tweets out there, you're not expecting a big uproar or whether people agree with you or disagree with you and everything like that, right? Here's the misconception about being a blogger. Sometimes, I don't know how some people feel, but I don't blog for people to agree with me or disagree with me. Y'all gotta walk with me right quick in my huge voice. As a blogger, when you do blogs, you give your opinions, because it's just an opinion. It's not a fact. Opinions, right? On certain topics, or you're putting something out there, right? It's not like I'm sitting there like, oh my God, I hope X, Y, and Z agree with me and everything like that. Because for the most part, I like the back and forth sometimes. Either we agree or you disagree with me, but even to disagree with me and a healthy conversation and stuff like that. And here we are now. So, I put a tweet out there pretty much indicating, listen, I like Boldy James, the brother from Detroit, Michigan. I like him a lot. I'm not saying he's the most ill lyricist in the world. Slow down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's Talib Kweli or Mos Def or Common or nothing like that. He has his own lane on how he raps, right? And I actually like the beats that he raps on. Now, if you want to say, when Joe Budden told Prodigy, beats helped you out most of your career. I didn't look at that as a diss when Joe Budden told that to P, R.I.P. Prodigy and all that. That Havoc is a great producer. Whose fault? That ain't your fault. Joe, that's like a you problem. Because I'm Prodigy and I heard that line. I'm like, bro, listen, man, Joe, you a dope MC. Don't get mad at me because you ain't have Havoc. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I would look at it. You feel me? But I have grown to like Boldy James without the last year and some change. I know he's been out longer than that. Slow down. But within the last 2 years, I really rocked, especially this year alone, I really rocked out to a lot of Boldy James music. I can't wait to hear him and Nicholas Craven. But I put out there that, and let me put a disclaimer here right quick, man. Tired of you niggas out there, bro, be trying to tell me about Nas. Stop trying to tell me about Nas. I put a tweet out there. You niggas get your panties in a bunch because you see Nas' name attached. You ain't even reading the joint. So I put a tweet out there saying, I prefer as a tandem, not as an artist overall, because you can't compare anyone to Nas. As Nas is one of the GOATs. Let me slow it down again for the niggas in row C who did not hear what I just said. Nasir Jones, Nasty Nas. Moving on your reproduction. Nasir Jones is one of the GOATs of hip-hop. Let's be clear of that. Even though I am not a fan of the King's Disease projects, I'm happy for Nas. As a person who's been a Nas fan since Live at the Barbecue when he's snuffing Jesus. Slow down, Nas. Right? From Back to the Grill Again, with MC Search, Red Hot Lover Tone, and Chubb rocking them. Don't try to tell me about Nas. Try to tell me about Nas. The nerve of you, some of you Negroes, man. Cause I don't like. Let me just put out there. I prefer in 2023 or just not 2023. We're talking about rapper producer. Let me say it again. Rapper producer, meaning the rapper grabs one producer and they have a multitude of music together. So, we all know about Nas and Hitboy, right? King's Disease 1, King's Disease 2, King's Disease 3, and one of the Magic joints also, right? Now, let me just say this. I am not a fan of the King's Disease project. When I say I'm not a fan of it, I'm not saying I don't like every song on these projects, right? But I don't deem these projects as classic albums, or I just pick songs from each album, and they're not much. Done might be my favorite song from all these songs that Nas and Hitboy have done. And I'm not trying to issue on Hitboy. Don't get mad at me because I have my opinion. I don't look at Hitboy the way some of y'all look at Hitboy. I don't have Hitboy as the illest producer. I don't have him over Alchemist. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't have him over Pete Rock right now. Right now. And why I say Pete Rock is still doing beats. He's about to drop an album, Common. Is him and Raekwon and Ghostface doing a project together. Him and Sky Zoo did a project together. Right Metropolitan. Him and Smoke Dizzy and Benny the Butcher. So that's what I'm saying, Pete Rock. I'm not saying Premier. Pete Rock is still active. But anyway, I prefer, as a tandem, Boldy James and Alchemist over Nasir Jones and Hitboy. Now, I just do. Now, let me stop some of you comment boys. I know y'all so quick to type in the bottom. I know y'all. Okay? Y'all got to relax. Here's the problem. Like I said, Nas is a legend, but I'm just talking about in terms of music. Yes, Nas is a better lyricist than Boldy James. Let me say it again. No one's comparing Nas overall to Boldy James. There's no comparison. I'm simply talking about when Nas decides to do music with Hitboy and Boldy James decides to do project with Alchemist, I'm taking Boldy James and Alchemist over Nas and Hitboy. Like, some of y'all can't read or comprehend when I say this. I don't have Hitboy as a better producer than Alchemist, number one. Now, some of y'all would say, oh, Boldy's flow. Well, dang, if you ever produce like Alchemist, able to help his flow, because some of y'all don't like his sleepy monotone thing. And it ain't Nas got the, come on now. Nas flow, especially as he's older now, it's not the same like it was in the 90s or early 2000s. Let's be honest right now. Come on. Okay? I just prefer listening to Boldy. When I'm in my whip, I am playing more Boldy James and Alchemist and then Nas and Hitboy. And I think as a producer, that's not even a discussion for me. I prefer Alchemist over Hitboy twice on Sunday. Be clear, Alchemist been there for a long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Hitboy and stuff like that. But I'm just saying. I just, like I said, I just don't think the beats that Hitboy gave to Nas is touching the beats that Alchemist gave to Boldy. And then I can hear somebody in the comment boys right now, he got a Grammy off that. Ah, you ready to erase it? I know you want to type it. He got a Grammy. Shout out to Nas for getting a Grammy. Let me just say this about Nas having a Grammy. It should not have taken, in my opinion, as a Nas fan, because some of y'all are so dumb, it should not have taken for Nas to drop King's Disease for Nas to get a Grammy. Let me say it again. It should not have taken Nas to drop King's Disease, because King's Disease 1, 2, 3 is not better than Illmatic. It ain't better than It Was Written. No, it's not. It ain't better than I Am. No, it's not. It's not better than Stillmatic. No, it's not. And I don't got none of them drinks better than Godson. How about this? How about Nas and Damian Marley, Distant Relatives? How about that? That's just me, though. It's even better than, the LP and Nas had, Victoria Monet and all that, with Khalees. Life is Good, I think it is. The Life is Good joint. Like, what are we talking about here, son? Like, I don't have them King's Disease projects better than all the Nas joints I just spoke about. So, that's just me. Niggas acting like I said, Boldy's a better lyricist than Nas. Come on, man. My thing is this, man. If I'm listening to Alchemist instrumentals and Hitboy's instrumentals, me preferably, I like Alchemist beats more than Hitboy beats. Listen, I know Benny and all them niggas going to Hitboy now. Listen, I rock with Benny heavy, but the project he had with Hitboy, that wasn't one of my favorite Benny projects. It ain't better than Tana Talk 3, 4. What's the other joint that Benny had? What's the one he had with Dark Low, Sky Zoo, the Hunt, El Camino, and them? A Score. What is it called? I forgot the name of that joint, son. You Benny fans, y'all know what it is. I forgot the name of that project. Alchemist Benny says the violators peoples, man. For worst come to worst, my peoples come first. Like, and I know some people say, well, Alchemist also, he can do this for anybody. Well, if that's the case, it proves my point even more. That Alchemist is that guy. If Alchemist can work with anybody and sprinkle magic on them, yes. Did Conway try to holler at Hitboy or somebody? Holler at, say Alchemist, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Jada Kiss, holler at Alchemist, man. Alchemist is the best producer right now. That's just me, though. For what I like. Alchemist and Larry June project, fire. You know what I mean? I don't know. And once again, I'm not taking... I love Nas. I'm just not a big fan of the King's Disease project. I think he has good songs on there. The Lauryn Hill joint, if you want to say 360, the other 360 building, the joint with Lil Wayne on the Magic joint. I like them joints, but I like Boldy. I think Boldy and Alchemist make better music together, in my opinion. I'm playing more. I can only tell you my truth. I play more Boldy and Alchemist than I play Nas and Hitboy. And I know Boldy also. Let me not do Nicholas Craven a disservice also because I know Nicholas Craven, who's a dope producer also, is about to drop a project with Boldy right now. You know what I mean? So Boldy and Nicholas Craven also getting in one together. I like Boldy, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like his sinister flow, the little. I didn't like it at first, but I've adapted to it, bro. You go back and listen to his music, it's like, all right, the first 48 freestyle, he got a lot of joints I rock with heavy, man. Heavy. Seriously, bro. I rock with Boldy. I ain't say he's the best MC in the world, but for some reason, I like the flow, the cadence, the slow monotone, and the beats he's rapping off of it. If you want to say the beats are helping the Moses career, fine. Is that a should we give him points off because of that? Like, oh my God, he's rapping off dope beats. Isn't that what hip hop is? Dope beats? You're supposed to be rapping off dope beats, man. But leave comments on the bottom. No one's ishing on Nas. Relax, all right? It's your boy 3. What?